Boy, oh boy, it was time for castor oil again. This stuff smelled and tasted so awful until the only possible way Mom or Dad could get us to even come close to taking it was to threaten us with the real possibility of being beaten even and put to death if necessary. What made this so-called medication so horrible was first the smell, which you could detect 1/2 mile away, if not farther. As soon as the bottle was open and the scent filled the room, we took off running in every direction. Then, almost like an Olympic sprinter, Mom took off after each one of us, quickly bringing us back one at a time and verbally demanding that we take this dreadful stuff, willing or by force. But she quickly reassured us that we would somehow take it as before. This thought being reinforced by the long, skinny switch she firmly held in her hand, we then tried to reason with her. Like a tin soldier walking down the path of madness, the castor oil slowly filled the spoon in her hand as we tried to convince her the medication was not necessary and tasted bad. Now convinced, we had a futile, one-sided conversation going on with Mom. Determined to raise the spoon toward our mouth, we finally locked our jaws closed and attempted to take off running again. Mom soon realized trying any longer to verbally convince us to take this portion of the world's most dreaded medication imaginable would take more than meaningful persuasion. So she then raised the long switch to the ceiling and popped us with it a time or two. We quickly came to the conclusion that as awful as this stuff was, it seemed much easier to take than any more of this relentless switch that was being driven by Mama, whose mind seemed to be firmly fixed on getting the castor oil in us, and the choice was very, very clear. As she moved the spoon from our mouth, the only thing left to do was to swallow or spit it out. With our eyes closed, ears wiggling, knees shaking, and the switch in Mama's hand ready to strike again, one at a time we swallowed this stuff as we made at least 28 different facial expressions in the process. Now we would have to spend the next 3 days getting the thought of it out of our mind. So our final solution was to find the awful tasting, dreadful stuff and dispose of it when Mama was gone, and so we did. Guess what? The next time she wanted us to take some...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?